Have you ever had those nights when you can't sleep and it feels like life is throwing a lot of problems your way? You're not alone in that feeling, and that's where Stoicism can make a difference. Our Stoic community just crossed 1,000 subscribers. Those are 1,000 people looking for wisdom, strength, and a way to make their lives better in tough times. It's not just a statistic. It shows how we all want to improve our lives together. Like always, for those of you who truly want to find the power to keep going on the hardest days, here's my challenge. Watch this video all the way to the end and prove to yourself that you're genuinely committed to moving forward even when things are challenging. Are you up for it? Let's get started. Number 1. Live the moment. Life can surprise us with its twists and turns. There are moments when it can feel like we're handling many tasks at once and everything seems heavy. Remember those moments when you were stressed about a deadline or hurt from a recent breakup? But here's something important. The key to overcoming these difficulties is in the here and now. We often find ourselves getting carried away by worries about what might happen in the future or by regret over things from the past. However, it's important to remember that the only time we can truly influence is the present moment. Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor and a prominent Stoic philosopher, once said, "You have power over your thoughts, not over external events. Recognize this, and you'll discover inner strength." These words aren't just fancy phrases. They're a call to take action. They remind us that although we can't always control what's going on around us, we do have control over how we react. By focusing on the present, we can make choices that reflect our values, and in doing so, we can find peace even when everything seems chaotic. So, the next time you feel overwhelmed, pause, take a deep breath, and center yourself in the present. Take a moment to feel the air, hear the sounds, and remind yourself that your strength resides in this moment, right here and now. When you welcome the present, you're not merely surviving difficult days, you're thriving in them. As time passes, you're building up your resilience, wisdom, and strength for whatever the future holds. Number 2. Show appreciation. In the middle of the struggles and constant rush of our daily lives, it's quite natural to focus on what's missing, the chances we didn't take, the things we long for but don't possess, and the obstacles that appear insurmountable. Nevertheless, there's a simple practice that can shift our perspective and bring brightness even in the darkest hours. Gratitude. By taking a moment to appreciate the good things in our lives, we not only find contentment, but also lay a solid foundation to weather life's storms. Seneca, a well-known Stoic philosopher, beautifully said, "Real happiness is being content with the present and not constantly worrying about the future." This wisdom reminds us that happiness doesn't come from always desiring more, but from valuing what we already possess. Whether it's the kindness in a friend's smile, the safety of a home, or the simple joy of a cup of tea, there's always something to be grateful for. And in that cup of tea, maybe you can remember the times you laughed with loved ones, or the comfort it brought on a chilly, lonely night. When we notice these moments and hold them dear, we develop a way of thinking that finds something positive in every difficult situation. However, gratitude isn't only about noticing the good moments. It's also about finding strength in our challenges. Every difficulty we encounter is a chance to develop, to gain knowledge, and to become more resilient. Therefore, when things become challenging, take a moment to stop and find something, even if it's tiny, to appreciate. This practice might not change the situation, but it can change your attitude towards it. And that can often make a significant difference. Number 3, build your inner power. Some days are calm and serenity, while others bring intense storms that push us to our limits. It's in these storms that our inner strength becomes our greatest asset. This strength isn't about physical power. It's about the resilience of our spirit, the determination of our mind, and the courage of our heart. It's that gentle voice during chaos, encouraging us to persevere a bit longer. Epictetus, a famous Stoic philosopher, once said, "It's not what happens to you, but how you respond to it that counts." These words guide us, reminding us that our reactions, influenced by our inner strength, shape our path. External events, no matter how intimidating, can only affect us if we give them that control. By developing a strong inner self, we can handle tough times gracefully, transforming problems into opportunities for self-improvement. Building this inner strength takes ongoing work. It involves making daily choices, displaying small acts of bravery, and welcoming challenges as chances to grow. It involves the pursuit of wisdom, learning from our experiences, and realizing that each setback teaches us something valuable. As we develop this strength from within, we not only prepare ourselves to withstand life's trials, but also to set sail towards dreams we once thought were out of reach. Remember, a satisfying life isn't determined by the absence of challenges, but by the ability to conquer them with unwavering inner strength. Number 4, practice being patient. Did you ever see a flower opening up? It doesn't hurry to show its beauty. It goes slowly, opening one petal at a time, displaying its magnificence at the right time. Just like that flower, our lives have a natural timing for things to happen. Just as the flower doesn't rush, we must also practice patience. Whenever you've held a loved one's hand in a quiet moment, didn't you feel a profound connection that words couldn't capture? Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic king, once reflected, "Time is like a river, a swift current of events seen once and already carried away, with another one coming and going." Impatience often comes from wanting to control time, to speed up the good things and avoid the bad ones. But real strength is in knowing that we can't control time's river, but we can decide how to sail on it. Patience isn't just about waiting, it's about waiting for a reason. It's about realizing that every moment matters, even if we don't see it right away. When we practice patience, we're not just wasting time, it's about actively getting ready, growing, and changing. So, when the right moment arrives, we're completely ready to embrace it. So, the next time you start feeling impatient, think about the flower blooming and the river flowing. Understand that your moment will arrive, and when it does, it will be well worth waiting for. Number 5, understand what's in your power. Life is similar to a turbulent night. Thunder roars, lightning strikes, and the wind howls, attempting to unsettle you. You cannot command the storm to cease, nor can you dictate the path of the lightning. Nonetheless, you can opt to ignite a candle, seek refuge, and grasp onto what grounds you. It's not about reigning in the storm, but comprehending what falls under your influence and what does not. Epictetus, an ancient thinker from a distant age, shared a wisdom that remains relevant today. We can't pick our external situations, but we can always pick how we react to them. It's a simple yet deep insight. We often spend a lot of energy worrying about things we can't control, things we can't alter, no matter how hard we attempt. But what if we shifted our attention to what we can affect, our responses, our feelings, our choices? These are the lights we can ignite in the face of darkness. So when life's storms rage, keep this in mind: you hold the power to choose. You can't stop the rain or make the thunder go away, but you can decide how you'll dance in the rain or whether you'll hide from the noise. Recognizing what's in your control is empowering. It's the initial step in not just enduring life's difficulties, but flourishing despite them. And as the day breaks, you'll realize that the storm wasn't the central story. It was about how you chose to confront it. Number 6, find lessons in challenges. Picture a blacksmith crafting a blade. Initially, the metal is raw and shapeless. However, through intense heat and powerful hammering, it transforms into a sharper, stronger, and more refined tool. In the same way, life's difficulties, though they might appear harsh and unyielding, possess the potential to mold us, refine our character, and shape us into improved versions of ourselves. Seneca, an old Stoic philosopher, once said, "Challenges make the mind stronger, just like work does for the body." Even though these words are from many centuries ago, they still hold a universal truth. Challenges, setbacks, and difficulties aren't just obstacles. They are chances. Chances to become better, to learn, and to uncover strengths we didn't realize we had. Each problem we encounter is like a hidden lesson, waiting for us to uncover it. Embracing tough times doesn't involve actively searching for hardships or taking delight in suffering. Instead, it means recognizing the inherent worth in our struggles. It's about shifting our perspective from viewing challenges as burdens to seeing them as opportunities for personal growth and wisdom. So, when life's intense trials come your way, recall the blacksmith and his blade. Understand that with the right mindset, adversity can be the very force that sculpts you into a work of art. Number 7. Look for knowledge. Knowledge isn't something only a select few possess. It's like a hidden gem, waiting for those with the courage and determination to uncover it. The fact that you've come this far, delving into these lessons, shows your true dedication to gaining knowledge. Your commitment is admirable, and it's a strong indicator that you're heading in the right direction. The ancient Stoic philosopher Seneca once said, "As long as you're breathing, keep learning how to live." This isn't simply a call to accumulate knowledge. It's an opportunity to seek a deeper understanding, to ask questions, to contemplate, and to evolve. True wisdom isn't about having all the answers. It's about posing the right questions and being humble enough to learn from both successes and failures. To gain wisdom, you need to be curious and open-hearted. Listen and watch more, talk less, and learn from everyone you meet and every situation you face. Wisdom is not a place you reach. It's like an exciting trip that makes your soul happier, your mind sharper, and your knowledge wider. As you keep going on this journey, remember to value every step you take and everything you learn. In the quest for wisdom, the journey itself is the most amazing part. These 7 Stoic principles can help you become more resilient, peaceful, and determined, especially when you're facing tough times. If you practice them regularly, you'll be better equipped to live a virtuous and satisfied life, even when life feels chaotic and uncertain. But don't just take my word for it. Try implementing these lessons in your life and see how they can bring about positive changes. We have some exciting news to share soon, so make sure to stay updated. If you found this video useful, please show your support by giving it a thumbs up, sharing it with your friends, and commenting below with "I'm dedicated to progress" or "I refuse to give up" to show your commitment to these teachings. If this is your first time here, think about subscribing and clicking the notification bell. This not only supports us, but also spreads the word about ancient wisdom to more folks out there. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you in the next video. To watch more Stoic wisdom content, just choose one of the videos that will pop up. Stay Stoic. Thanks.